You tell me these so far. Yes, and it looks like we have more we to do right now. But today we're gonna start with me and George going to get ready to race at Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix. It's not actually for season 6. It is the season 6 for the Belgian Grand Prix, and then we'll race with Michael for the final time of and Autodrome Nastro Monza, the Italian Grand Prix. It is the Italian Grand Prix. There's going to be a thick final season. Let's see. As practice to qualifying ends in one day. We're going to go get into Korea tonight. So see. But Georgia's trying to get into the top 10. Alright, we're ready to head to let's go first with George at the Belgian Grand Prix. And we will be back for season number 7. So we'll come back for season 7, season 8, and then season 9, and then the 10th and final season. So yeah, we're so pretty good right now. So alright, so qualifying's going to be wet. The race will be wet because it's going to be wet, but I am not very good at wet track conditions. Alright, so we have our new rival Charles Leclerc. And order MGUK number 2 and order MGH number 3. First, we go look at the driver's standings. So George Russell is only 12 points with 30 points ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. So we're still on top of the 328-point lead over Lance Stroll, as Max Verstappen only sits in third now. Yeah, Tsunoda only sitting 30 points now, 10 points back on George Russell. Now we go over to the constructors' standings. Mercedes on top with a 341 ahead of Red Bull, as Red Bull trying to catch up. 330 ahead of Ferrari. As right now, everything's good. And yes, time now for practice. Let's go. So eventually it is. After we go to season 6, then it'll be season 7, season 8, and then season 9, and it'll be our 10th finals. It'll be the 10th, so season 10, the final season. And after our final season, then we are going over to F1. No, we're going to go to F1 2023. Okay, practice 1's over. Now we'll go to practice 2. Now will be third final practice, and then qualifying coming your way. Nope, brakes didn't work. Failed tonight. And there we go. Alright, and the session heads to final practice, and then qualifying coming your way. Alright. Alright, let's go and on to final practice and then qualifying coming your way. And it's all been complete here in the race strategy. Now we go over to the qualifying pace. Okay, complete, and it did. Let's see if it can help. And the brakes unable to be complete. It's failed. So And we'll end the session, and that's it for practice, and qualifying is coming up next. George. So now we go to qualifying again. And then the lights are about to go out. Here at Spa-Francorchamps, it is the season 6. It is the Belgium Grand Prix, and then we will go to marching over for an Ultra Monster Monza for the final time, the Italian Grand Prix. So yes, we're not going to race with Max on Monday. We will race with him tomorrow for the first time. And messages real quick. We're here are our afternoon street. Here we are at Spa-Francorchamps. It is the Belgian Grand Prix. We're at Spa-Francorchamps. It is the Belgian Grand Prix. It's the upcoming seasons. So we now have a new rival Chocolate. Let's check our weekend tires. But it will rain later. So weekend tires again real quick. So let's check our weekend tires real quick. The hard C2, the medium C3, the soft C4 tires. It will be set on the intermediate tires. I got nothing else for you as the clock strikes at 2:23 in the afternoon. It is time now for qualifying of the season 6. The driver's career with George is the first driver's career, the Belgian Grand Prix with commentary by Track Music Guide. Okay, let's see those right now as we make sure we have our load our setup right. And we're at Spa-Francorchamps with the Belgian Grand Prix. Yeah, so Q1's going to be dry as we go out on first set of softs. We'll put on, and away we go. Welcome to Spa-Francorchamps, everybody. It is the season 6, or the 6th and final season for Spa-Francorchamps. It is season 6, round number 13, or round 13 on 22 for the Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa-Francorchamps. And then we have George Russell, our teammate, in front as we go down towards the boat. And DRS coming in towards the bus stop and come across to the stop. Side with our teammate, George Russell. And with 30 seconds left now in Q1 as we go back to section 81 into the triple everything with a bus. The first chicane we go. And we just on the curve and a bit wide. And here goes our teammate as we go towards the international horseshoe into the little U-turn. And we got the next turn we go. Happening where we go, and we're at 14 minutes to go. So we're going in the next one, so here we go. And now coming up next, where we go. Happening, where we go, and we are back to third fastest behind Otis and Schumacher. Eventually, it is our final season. It's going to turn in Robert Swartz to the 150.302 and goes back to the 81 as we head towards the bus stop as we come towards. As one McLaren split the Mercedes, But the rain is coming about 5 minutes, so the race says, but the rain is coming, and we got rain is coming about 5 minutes right now, so 5 to 10 minutes to rain. Until the rain gets here, because I am not very good at the wet track. I am not very good at the wet, because... So the driver Q1, but Q2 is going to be wet, and Q3 also going to be wet. And then the race is going to be so wet because he does it now. The rain is stuck on there, and the DRS will be offline. So. And George now 13 passes. So we are fastest ahead of Carlos Sainz with the two Red Bulls of Max Verstappen and Lance Stroll. P3, P4 for Red Bull. Esteban Ocon, Charles Leclerc, Pierre Gasly, Theo Voltaire, Robert Schwartzman, Yuki Tsunoda will round up the top 10 if we come to the line. And 5 cars. We come to the line, 5 cars eliminated in Q1 are Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Valtteri Bottas, Mick Schumacher, and Kevin Magnussen. 5 cars have been eliminated in Q1. The 15 remain, and it's time now for Q2. Again, for 15 remain, it is time now for Q2. And the rain is coming out, but soon it will be time to switch over to full wet soon. And it will be on, and we have to go out on first on into mirrors, put on, and away we go. First set of into mirrors, but the rain is coming down. And one the spot everybody is the season. It'll be the season 6 in round 13 of 22 for the Belgian Grand Prix here in Spa-Francorchamps. And we're going to get on to the turn 17, and it goes down towards the bus stop. And here we go, passing the stop. 12 minutes remaining in Q2. Turn 1, the first turn we go. Here we go. This will be fast. And through the speed trap and up into turn number 4 with 11 minutes left now in Q2. And with a little bit quicker this time, and there we go, so deep, and here comes the flashback. This will be the first time of the Thursday Sprint Race. Flashback number 1 for the first time of the Thursday Sprint Race. And it's coming like so. With 33.330 seconds down in the first sector. And we head to the Horton U-turn with 11 minutes to go. Here in Q number 2. And there's a big slide, and there goes the spin. Here comes the flashback. Can't go out. Wait, this has now. Flashback number 2 for the first time. Yeah, but it is slippery. Oh, I forgot it. And 11 minutes to go here in Q2. And now into the as well as Gio Voltaire goes third fastest on. Zero, and here comes the flashback as we have a fast spin, but it is very wet. And flashback number 3 for the first time of Thursday's Sprint Spring. Again, if we go heading towards the bus stop again, Max Verstappen 203.910 goes quickest, and across the line, he goes quickest with 202.189, but it will be time. Eventually, it will be time to switch over to full wet tires. So we're on top now on Indomir tires. Looks like we already got 33.332 seconds down on Pierre Gasly as right now. And clear patch is coming about 15 minutes until the track is dry, until we get ready to go back into the dry tires. So I went out first on Indomir, but 3 cars have it. There we go now. George Russell goes only 11th fastest, 205.485 on full wet tires. But so now let's see what he does right now. With 7 minutes to go in Q2. That's right now. And now the track's will be wet. Now they go after those full wet tires. Now everyone's going out into me, so I'm not going out again. And it's not fastest as right now. And Lance Stroll is fastest with the 2 Ferraris with Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. P2, P3 for Ferrari with Max Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, yesterday on Robert Schwartzman with P6, P7 for McLaren with Yuki Tsunoda. Us with George Russell will round up the top 10 with P9, P10 for Mercedes as we come to the line with 5 cars. And 5 cars eliminated in Q2 are Nicholas Latifi, Liam Larson, Alexander Albon, Field Voltaire, and Romain Grosjean. The half field has been eliminated. The half field remain, and it's time now for the shootout for Paul, and it's time now for Q3. And it looks like it is still raining, but the rain is going to stop. Because and the rain map says the clear patch is coming. So, alright, so we're getting ready because the track is going to be dry. No one's going out. So let's see. Because we're 11 minutes. And there's more rain coming in about 30 minutes, but 30 minutes because more rain as Robert Schwartzman is out on slick tires. I think it will be time to go back on, and we'll be 70. All right, and we're going on the second set of softs put on, and away we go. And the rain is stopped, and the Earth is not reading me online. Welcome to Spa Riverside, everybody. For the season 6 in the Grand Prix George Russell is round number 13, round 13, off 22 for the Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa Riverside. So Schwartz is now back on slick tires and head towards the bus stop. Get DRS back online. DRS will open in towards the bus stop and across the top finish line. And into turn 1. And remaining in the top finish now as we're almost got contact. And looks like there's a little bit of contact with the wall after the panic. So as we go out the hill, we go in 8 minutes left now in Q3. DRS will open. There we go. DRS will open next off the hill. We have 8 minutes to go in Q3 as we go now. 631 seconds up on in the first sector. We got first momentum in the first sector. As right now, Robert Schwartzman to 150.631. It takes provisional pole and goes quickest for now. As we come down the United also as Lance Stroll with a 1050 as Max Verstappen 149.89. James makes him on revisional pole for the two-time world champion. With 7 minutes left to go in Q3 as Esteban Ocon goes third fastest ahead of his teammate Robert Schwartzman. The 7 minutes left now in Q3. As Charles Leclerc, 149.730 goes faster than we are faster second two than anyone. 2.706 seconds up on Esteban Ocon. With 7 minutes to go in Q3 as Carlos Sainz with a 129.524 and goes quickest ahead and goes faster ahead of his teammate. And we're going heading towards the bus stop. As we go towards bus stop here, Gasly the 149.272 and goes quickest ahead of the two Ferraris as we come across the finish line and we go faster to the 147.480 and put us and we take provisional pole. Alright, so we're on the end. We're on and we are on to something. So we're in fastest ahead of Pierre Gasly and we're on to Daniel. Alright, we're on provisional. But the rain is coming, and we're turning through to the first sector. But the because we didn't improve, right? Because we're unable to improve as we got 6 minutes to go in Q3.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
There's only 2 laps of fuel left now. 5 minutes left to go now here in Q3. And we go fastest again and stay on top because but rain is coming about 10 minutes right now, so we're on for and again we're on for visual pole, but the rain is coming. So and again the rain is coming about 10 minutes right now. So rain, the rest says rain is coming about 10 minutes right now. So again, unless someone can take it away. Already be on pole position, you can see.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Iceman, Stroll, and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but we are really just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, nice indeed. Alright, and we are on the pole. Us and Lance on the front row. It will be Max Verstappen and Esteban Ocon in row number 2. Carlos Sainz and it will be P2, P3 for Red Bull, and it will be Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc, row number 3. P5, P6 for Ferrari. It will be Robert Schwartzman and George Russell in row number 4. And it will be Yuki Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly, row number 5, P9, P10 for AlphaTauri. The grid is set to go get ready, and the lights are about to go out for the first time of the Thursday's Trish Screen. And 2-1 over the Vice Champion Charles Leclerc. Now I think it's time for my quick pit stop really quick. After the quick pit stop, and we'll get ready for the lights to go out for the first time. I'm going to have do a quick pit stop really quick, but don't go anywhere. We'll get the lights will get ready to go out, but don't go anywhere, guys. And I'll be right back for 5 minutes. Okay, we're back right now with our first few action. It's a good time in spot. And here are your messages. Messages will quick, and it's going to be wet a bit, so until the rain stops, and then we go back, and then we'll hit and we're going to be on slick tires at the end of the race because it's not very good. And it is going to be wet, so. And we'll check the weaker tires real quick. The hards of our first tire is the hards. It's going to be the hards. C2 is going to be the medium. C3 is going to be the soft. C4 tires, but it will start on intermediate tires, and I got nothing else for you. Let's go to the race, and the lights are about to go out for the first time off the Thursday stream. We're at Spa-Francorchamps. It is the season 6. The driver's crew, George Russell. It is the Belgian Grand Prix with cup of the. Yeah, here we are, Spa-Francorchamps of the season 6 of the Formula 1 World Championship. It is the Belgian Grand Prix with commentaries with Anthony Davidson or Natalie Pekin and Aquix Jakes.
We're in Belgium once again for today's round of the Formula 1 World Championship. It's a race that the great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019, Charles Leclerc became the first driver to take their maiden win here since Michael Schumacher in 1992.
19 degrees.
Spa-Francorchamps then is a 4.35-mile tour of the Ardennes countryside with 9 rights and 10 lefts, giving us the grand total of 19 corners. Average lap speeds in the dry can reach about 145 miles per hour, but without a significant improvement in the conditions, we are not going to be seeing anything like that today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Iceman lines up on pole position, and it's Lance Stroll in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ocon, Carlos Sainz, and Leclerc, Schwartzman, Russell, Tsunoda, and Pierre Gasly, Drugovich, Théo Pourchaire, Alex Albon, and Liam Lawson, Latifi, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, and Valtteri Bottas. Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who is beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Iceman. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
All right, here we get ready for the race to get started right now. So let's see what's right now. And it is going to be a good time to be. So slick tires start right here, but it will be later as well. So it may come in later for the dry tires very soon to get to the end of the race. So here we go. There's good time to end this right now. So it'll be starting to make up for another set of intermediates, but we're only going to stick with 1 intermediate. No, it will be a pit stop, so it's going to get ready. And let's go get ready. As 11 laps is coming your way. Let's go start the formation lap, and lights are about to go out for the first time. Wait for the green light, and the green lights are on, and the clock strikes at 2:28 in the afternoon.
You need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can.
And away we go on the formation lap. Away we go on the formation lap. Welcome to Spa-Francorchamps, everybody. It is season 6 for Drive Through George Russell for round number 13. Round 13 of 22 for the Belgian Grand Prix here in Spa-Francorchamps. So we're all having to start on intermediate tires. There will be time to go back to dry tires, so we don't burn set of inserts or cut like this. so off we go. And then we said, remind you tomorrow we'll be reconditioning the Priestley. We will start off with me and Max first. Going to Circuit Example the first time, the Dutch Grand Prix, then me and George for the final time. Also at Circuit Example for the final time at the Dutch Grand Prix. And there will be Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Tuesday, and Central Image Racing League. So then we'll be back to watch Wrestling on Monday. And here you go, down towards the bus stop. And here we come to the grid on our quarter puck. And we go to our quarter.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Alright, so 2 Estemonds will come line back to the grid. The green flag will get ready to fly from the back of the 2 Estemonds. We got 11 laps. Get ready to come in. Here we go. Here come the lights. And here we go for the Belgian Grand Prix. 4, 5 laps come on now. 1 down. Here we go. As the green start here. As the green start here. Trying to get away into turn 1. And his lights will get out of front as we go into turn 1. Going to the inside of Lance Stroll and stay out in front of Lance Stroll. And the Lance Stroll the inside. We are in the lead. And here he comes. Trying to get that place back to the line. As we go up the hill in turn 3 and 4 as we go off track for it. And we are back on course. You see those. Here comes Lance. Lance on the inside. And he actually taps back again. And Stroll is out of the Grand Prix. Lance Stroll is out of the Grand Prix. He is spun out into the wall. He might be out of the Grand Prix. And he is still racing. We are still racing. And like we're heading the wing out with Max Verstappen now locked into P2. But and we already got a first 1-8 collision with Lance Stroll. I don't know what happened after that contact there with Lance Stroll. Now he falls back. It looks like he might have damaged the front wing. Let's see. He has bad of it. The third Prince is not coming back since he's already retired. 1.7 again to Max Verstappen behind P2. It looks like the Stu's going to have a look into this. And we go back to second to the 81, but we're out in front of Max Verstappen. Call a sight and incident on. And looks like Lance does have damage to the front wing. So it looks like Lance Stroll has got damage. Looks like he will maybe going to lap down as we go to 5.7 and a big wide. And we head down towards the bus stop as we go down towards the bus stop at 18 and 19. And we go cut to the top of his line. We are 10 laps to the end of the Belgian Grand Prix with 201.224. The fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We start 10 laps to the end of the Belgian Grand Prix.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
And we go right the hill again. And 3.1 again to Max Verstappen behind P2. So tell the track will get ready to drive through. And as we go down towards the natural horseshoe with 4.2 to gain to Max Verstappen behind the number 2. As we make our way next where we go. Well, of course there, but we are back on and we stay on course. raining. So we're not ready to slip tires yet. And we're back again, sector 2 than 81. We go to the final race of season 6, and then we go to the first time of the first race in the season 7. And we come back to season 7 and we head towards turn 17. Season 7. It's going to come away soon as we go again down towards the bus stop in 18 and 19. As we come across the finish line, we are 9 laps remaining of the Belgian Grand Prix, and we set 66.81. May get ready to go right now. The rain, and we may get ready to go back to flat tires shortly, so we don't burn the sensors. And as we go down towards the international with 5.1 to get to Max Verstappen behind P2. It's like Lance already starts to fall back. And we got Lance still starting to fall back. And it looks like Ocon's going to get close on, but there's still no DRS. Sainz now has the line. Max Verstappen. Because now Sainz already moved up to P3. Ocon up to P4. Now switches up to P5. Going away from the two-time world champion, Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz has been on Robert Sportsman. And all fairly. Turn 17. And we make our way in towards the bus stop. And
Conditions.
we're not
Okay, so we're leading our teammate 11.8 seconds.
we're not seeing any play falls, but we're not far. So here can we go back to here can we start season 7? Well, season 7 is coming soon. After we finish season 6, but we're still on season 6 now. 7.0 they get to Max Verstappen behind P2. After we're going down to the Little Houston International Offshoot. And there's a yellow flag and it must be one of the Alpine. One of the Alpines. Like one of the Alpines spins right here. Actually. This must be Nicholas Latifi. And we go back to sector 2 then 81. Through the parts we go, and we head towards 727. And in towards the bus stop. And we go in towards the bus stop. And we're still racing. As we've got the stop finish line. The 7 and we sent another 8-6. And we are 7 laps. Way up the hill again. And we go so very deep, and we're getting a first warning, and we got a first warning for Porter County. Alright, warning number 1 for Porter County. We're getting close to lag, and we are back in sector 1 and 81. And we go down the first bus curve. Oh, and there's a spin, and here comes the flashback. go down the main goes at the second bus stop today with 11.1 to get to Max Verstappen behind in P2. And respectively second to than anyone. But it's not really clear. And good for the slick there because they're not ready for slick tires yet. Gonna wait until they send here at towards the bus stop in 19. And a car across the side of the line with 6 laps remaining on the Belgian Grand Prix. And we set another fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 155.413. And start 6 laps remaining of the Belgian Grand Prix. Go after the other again, we'll be back to another quarter time warning. 3 off the hill, go. And with 11.5 again to Max Verstappen behind P2. We start to improve to the first sector. And we go down the first middle of the 15. That's the top of the as we go. And into the U-turn we go. And now here comes John Clare on Robin Schwartzman for 5th place. 12.5 again to Max Verstappen behind P2. To the gap to Max Verstappen behind into towards 10.27. And I think it'll be time to change to the intermediates over to the slick tires in the meantime and go down towards the bus stop. As we head down towards the bus stop, we come to the stop line. We are 5 laps in the end of the Belgian Grand Prix for the first time. And the rain is stopped right now. So it might be time to come into the pit to switch over to the slick tires. And out the hill we go. But they haven't checked the stop training on the MSD. So we're 5 laps to the end of the Belgian Grand Prix for the first time. And we're going fastest again, and we go fastest again, sector 1 and 81. After we go into the national orchard, the little U-turn. Hopefully, yeah, we will be back on YouTube again tomorrow, and we know it's very close to the barriers. And no line.
Overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Mark. And getting closer we go right now. And the next one begins to go. Stay on F1 until 2020, until January next. That's not going to be right. Personal mix through the, and we go personal mix through the second sector, but it'll be 5 laps to the end now. Mark, it's 5 laps to go now. 5 laps to the end. Okay, so the rain has already stopped as we go towards 10:20. As we go down turn 17 we go. And heading towards the, as we go, make our way down towards the bus stop at 18:19. And crossing the summit line and set another fastest lap of the Grand Prix with 155.352. 4 laps, and we have 4 laps remaining of the Belgian Grand Prix for the first time. Looks like no one's going to the pits for the full tires. Like right, because we got 4 laps to go now. here we go in towards the first move over the first bus stop again. We got 4 laps remaining here at the Belgian Grand Prix for the first time. And we got 5 laps of fuel remaining. We got 5 laps of fuel left. And we got 5 laps of fuel left. So we're 4 laps remaining of the Belgian Grand Prix for the first time. .1 again, Max Verstappen behind P2. And we're fast again, sector 2 than anyone. And we go towards turn 27, and we're going to keep me going into turn 17. And coming towards and we're heading towards the bus stop at 18 and 19. And crossing the start finish line with 3 laps to the end of the Belgian Grand Prix. And we post another and send another fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 154.181. And we are 3 laps to the end. And DRS is now enabled.
The teammate behind is 24.5 seconds.
Alright, DRS is now online. We got DRS is now enabled. So we're 3 laps to the end of the Belgian Grand Prix for the first time. And we go personal best through the first sector. Towards the U-turn. And let's move right in. Okay. We're on the line. We go fast in sector 2 than anyone. As here comes one of them carries on our teammate George Russell as we go 10:27 very wide and head towards the bus stop as we go down towards the bus stop at 18:19. And across the stop finish line with 2 laps to go.
Okay, you've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
And 4 laps to fuel left, and we sent another fast lap, and we just sent another fast lap of the Grand Prix with a 152.835 with 2 laps to go on the Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa-Francorchamps. And another snap right into that wall. And we go right there, we go again, and there's a second warning. We got a second warning for exceeding, and we have a warning number 2 for exceeding. We got a first warning for collision warning, so we got a second warning for Morikani, and now we got a third warning. Warning number 3 for exceeding track. It is a warning number 3 for exceeding track limits. So we got a third warning for exceeding track limits. We got one more, and then that's going to be a time penalty. It's got personal best in the first sector. And Liam Larson with the 1P2.206 has the fast lap of the Grand Prix. Liam Larson's already got to Super Formula. He's already boxed the switch of Pierre Gasly at the fast lap of the Grand Prix, 1P2.182. So we said. Or they said the box in the switch time. So we have to stand and finish the race on the set of Invertido. And there comes the flashback, and we just went too wide in the track race. And flashback number 2 for the first time. on the 10-second train movement, so right there. We go again towards 10:27. We're away from Grant. So we don't be penalized. And in towards the bus stop is AC in 19. And we come to the final group off the finish line around the final.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
And set another fast lap of the Grand Prix with a 151.705 as we start the final lap of the race. Here is the Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa-Francorchamps. And we go up to you again. And personal best again through the first sector.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
So we have 3 laps of fuel left, and we go towards the little U-turn. We go as Pierre Gasly, 151.060 with a fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And we go like fastest again, sector 2 than anyone. So there's going to be no pit stops, though. No pit stops. We have to finish the race on the engineer time. And turn 27 very wide. Get penalty here, we got away with it, and down towards the bus stop in 1819. We will see the second flag after the final turn at turn 19, and we led every lap to cross this line too. Is application.
And this
It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Not bad. I'm very good.
So let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Iceman increases their championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
All right, and we win the Belgian Grand Prix with 21 minutes and 8 seconds with Max Verstappen in second place, and Carlos Sainz will round up the podium. Esteban Ocon will come in for the Schwartzman in fifth place before P5 for McLaren. Charles Leclerc comes home in sixth with George Russell now in the points and finishes in seventh. Yuki Tsunoda in eighth with Philippe Drogovic in ninth, and Lance Stroll will round up the points. And Pierre Gasly will take the detail fast lap of the race with a 151.060. And now let's go look at the standings. We're still on top with a 353 and points ahead of Max Verstappen. He will move up into second. Lance, as we don't know where Lance is right now. This is Carlos Sainz will move up into third. Charles Leclerc will stay in fourth with 160 points back on Carlos Sainz. And Lance Stroll now down into fifth. Schwartzman will stay in sixth. Esteban Ocon will move up into seventh. Pierre Gasly now down into eighth. George Russell does get points. He gets 90 points ahead. He will stay in 12th. Now we go to the constructor standings. Mercedes continue to hold on, and Mercedes still on top with a 372 ahead of Red Bull. So again, I think the three crews will. I guess we have to, as the three crews will have to come back for season 7. So have to be. And let's see how it's right now. Okay, and after we go to check everything, now we're going to match. Now we take the team HQ. Next time, me and George will head off to Zandvoort. But next time, we're going to go to my team next. And then tomorrow, we're going to get into our first time through stream in F1 2023. Alright, that was a good job. What's our messages? We got a retirement announcement. We have a retirement announcement. Valtteri Bottas. And Valtteri Bottas will be retiring. So Valtteri Bottas is going to be retiring from Formula 1. So Valtteri Bottas will be retired. So Valtteri Bottas will be retiring from Formula 1.
We were hoping you would take this interview.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, goodness. Set. T. Cars. Let's pick cars. I think cars.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
Oh, thank you. And we're advancing now. We're leaving the Belgian Grand Prix, and then we're going to skip advancing. There's our next stop. We're off to Circuit Zandvoort. It is the Dutch Grand Prix. It will go out. Actually, we'll be going out tomorrow for the final time at Circuit Zandvoort. It is the season 6 of the Drive career with George Russell. It is. Okay, I think we'll be our second. We're going to do our, and I'm going to have my second quick stop really quick, and then we'll go one more race left for my team, and then I'm going to end the stream, and then go to record Captain's highlights, and then we'll go to my highlights to record, and then we'll have TV time in the feed. All right, see you tomorrow, George. Not Monday. We'll see you tomorrow. And we'll see Max here tomorrow as well. But now we're going to go. Next up, we'll go to my team. Right now, we're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere, guys. And I'll be right back. please. Alright, back for a bit of quick right. And now we'll go over now from the JavaScript over to my team. But it's not our final season yet, so actually I changed my mind, it's not my final season because it is season 7 supposed to. So I think so after we finish season 7, then we're gonna have to close the second JavaScript after season 7 with Max. So we're gonna, not with George, we're gonna close one with Max in the 5-lap race, so I'm gonna stick with Michael and George. So I'm going to close me and Max after season 7, okay? After season 7. See how it is right now. Alright, here are your messages. We are at Autodrome, and the qualifying is going to be dry. The race will be dry here at Autodrome Nazzo Monza. It is the Italian Grand Prix. Let's go look at the driver seats as Liam Larson already left Mercedes. Hopefully you'll come back. So we're still on top with 378 point lead over Michael Schumacher with 194 points. And the second with Max is now sitting in third, 87 points ahead of his teammate Lance Stroll. Leclerc now with 90 points back on Pierre Gasly. And as right now, Esteban Ocon just now 11 points back on George Russell. There's Schwartzman and George Russell with 30 points tied for 11th. And now we go over to the constructor stage. Fast One Racing still on top with 7th with 572 points ahead of Red Bull. So we got Fast One Racing still on top with a 572 ahead of Red Bull. Ferrari. So it makes some 2 time to do so far. So we have nice wins. How many wins we have? So we are in season 6. We already finished season 7. And we already finished season 4. And now we're in season 6. Because I'm not going to remove Monaco. I'm going to keep Monaco. Alright, so... Wow, we got 83 balls and 82 race wins. See? I'm Iceman. American. Okay, all three again now, Andy. It's time now for practice. Failed early. Looks like it's not going to be enough. Into Power Helper is going to fail. Looks like it might. Oh, okay, it did not fail. All right. We'll end the session, go to into the second practice. Then will be third final practice, and then qualifying coming away. Willie. All right, let's go on to second practice. Now the third final practice and then qualifying coming your way. Second practice then will be third final practice and then qualifying coming your way. Now we go to final practice and then qualifying coming your way. All right, and on to final practice and then qualifying coming your way. And all jets all being complete in the right strategy. Nope, failed. And we'll end the session, and that's it for practice, and qualifying is coming up next. I was like, Michael got 10, which I know how many laps this. Yeah, Michael's decided to give me more parts of each. We're going to help. All right, that's pretty good now. And here are your messages. Messages real quick. We're at Autodrome Nastro Monza for the final time. Autodrome Nastro Monza, it is the Italian Grand Prix. Let's check our weekend tires real quick before we get ready to go out. It is the hard C2, the medium C3, and the soft C4 tires. I got nothing else for you, and the clock strikes at 3:28 in the afternoon here in America. It is time now for qualifying of the season 6 of my team, the Italian Grand Prix, with commenting by Track Music Guide. So, recently we're gonna be, because we got F1 2023 is coming up soon. As we load a setup really quick, because we're at Ely Monza. Okay, the setup's right, and we'll go out on first set of softs to put on, and away we go. In my team for round number, it is round number 15, or round 15 of 22 for the Italian Grand Prix here at Monza. As we go down towards not the one. And we go down towards Panama and Europe below this, and across the top of the fly. And here we go into the break, coming down towards the first bus stop, and we go ahead into the first bus stop between turn 1 and turn 2. And there's our teammate Michael Schumacher in front door. So after we get to season 6 of the second driver's career, as we go towards 8, 9, and 10, with 14 minutes to go in Q1. And ahead of our teammate, as Latifi now goes behind Sykes and his teammate Pierre Gasly. We are still in Q1. We are fastest ahead of our team, Schumacher, but we don't want to lose him as Max Verstappen goes second fastest, as Lance now goes third fastest ahead of Michael and us, and behind us. And now Lance goes third fastest behind his teammate, 124.075. It's like Joe Garnier and Michael are going out again. Now they went out, and now they're back into the pit lane. After Monza, then we head off to Singapore, Marina Bay Street Circuit. Alright, great to be at Q1, and we are fastest ahead of our teammate Michael Schumacher with the 2 Red Bulls. with Max Verstappen, Lance Stroll. P1, P2, Fast 1 Racing, P3, P4 for Red Bull with Lando Norris, with Alexander Albon, with Charles Leclerc, Esteban Ocon, Carlos Sainz with P7 and P9 for Ferrari, and Pierre Gasly will round up the top 10, and we come to the line with 6 cars, and 6 cars eliminated in Q1 are Fernando Alonso, Dan Singleton, Zhou Guanyu, Oscar Piastri, Jorge Dragovic, and Kevin Magnussen. 6 cars have been eliminated in Q1. The 16 remain, and it's time now for Q2. They've got 16 cars remain, and it's time now for Q2. We're not going to close with George because we still want to race with George, but I have to close the second round square with Max because after season 7. So, all right, second set of softs has fit onto the car. You're going to go out. Car's pretty good now, and the second set of softs is going to fit on, and away we go. And here we go. Welcome to Monza, everybody, here at All the Draw Max. So Monza is the season 6 in the time team for round number 15 for round 15 of 22. Sector than anyone, and we go down towards the second bus doctor game. And the second bus doctor game, and we go for the first answer number 5. And Pierre Gasly goes second fastest ahead of the 2. We don't know if Lee Larson may come back as Max Verstappen now goes into P2, and now behind us for the 2-time world champions. Yuri Vips now 8 fastest at 125.118. All right, 125.188. And same with Lando Norris, also with a 125. They both go 125.188. Looks like they both have to go around again. And Michael Schumacher goes 7th fastest, 124.651. He's now behind the 2 Ferraris of Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. They're behind the 2. He's now behind the 2 Ferraris at their hometown, but Michael has to go around again. Let's see if they can try to beat us before we come to the end of Q2. And we do for now, and we are fast. Lando Norris and Max Verstappen won the class, split the Red Bull with Lando Norris, has split the Red Bull with P4, P6 for Red Bull with Charles Leclerc and Alexander Albon, and it's Carlos Sainz again. Albon now splits the Ferraris, P7, P9 for Ferrari, and at their hometown. And Pierre Gasly will round up the top 10, and we come to the line with 6 cars. 6 cars eliminated in Q2 are Nick Schumacher, Yuki Tsunoda, Yuri Vips, Nicholas Latifi, Robert Schwartzman, and George Russell. The Hatfield have been eliminated. The Hatfield remain, and it's time now for the shootout for pole, and it's time now for Q3. And there's an issue with the cooling system, so we can't head out for Q3. So that's going to take us 2 minutes until they get the cooling system fixed on the car.
Okay, the guys have found a leak in one of the coolant lines, so we're patching that up as we speak. Hold tight for now until we've got everything checked over.
Okay, so well, we wait about 1 minute 30 seconds till they fix the cooler system. And we got Michael Schumacher is going out. He's going to head out first on his out lap. So Michael's already is out on track on his out lap. So does Charles Leclerc. So now it's Carlos Sainz is also heading out as well. So we got 3 cars around their out lap. And Pierre Gasly's going to head out as well. So Pierre Gasly going on his out lap. So Pierre Gasly's already out on the track. So now we got. So Pierre Gasly also heading out as well. So wait. So now I got 4 drivers that are now on their out lap. So we got 4 cars are on their out lap. We only got 10 minutes and 40 seconds to go in Q3. And we got Lando Norris is already out on the track as well. He's heading out on his out lap as well. 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in Q3 as he's going to be for pole position. Now we got 5 cars are on their out lap. And Leclerc, and there goes Max Verstappen, the 2-time world champion, also out on his out lap. As Leclerc, after we come towards the Hamburger, as Leclerc about to start his flying lap. So he went out first, and it wasn't Michael so Leclerc, and then Michael crossed the stop finish line to start his flying lap. The cooling system is fixed, and now we can get ready to head out with 10 minutes to go in Q3. All right, last set of softs are put on, and away we go. We're finally fixed it now. Welcome to Monza, everybody, here at Autodrome NASCAR Monza. It is the season 6 in 19, round number 15 of 22 for the Italian Grand Prix. So now we go right here. And there goes one of the class. And there goes right now as we come up. Let's stop finish line. That is one for 14. And that was one as he landed on. We got 7 minutes to go in Q3. As we go ranking down towards bus number. Carlos Sainz as we go down into the second bus stop chicane as Esteban Ocon goes 7th fastest behind Sainz and ahead of Pierre Gasly. As right now as Albon goes 7th fastest now ahead of his teammate. And after we go to turn 6, DRS for Roman as we go into turn 7 with 7 minutes to go. We got now 7 minutes to go in Q3 as we go fastest second to than anyone. We're 1.530 seconds up on Carlos Sainz. After going, turns we go. 6 minutes to go now in Q3. And heading towards the Pamplona turn number 11. And coming across the finish line, and we go fastest ahead of our teammate, 121.850. And we are, as we got Michael was on provisional pole, and we are on provisional pole as we take provisional pole. Nice. All right, and we are on, as we got 4.5 minutes left now in Q3 as we are, all right, we're on provisional pole with a 121.850 ahead of our teammate, Michael Schumacher. We had Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, and the 2 Red Bulls are Max Verstappen. And Lando Norris, and there goes Max Verstappen, goes to the front row. And as he splits the front row, as we got Max Verstappen now, and he goes second fastest and does go to the front row.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3, Iceman, Albon, and Max Verstappen. Qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Alright, so we are on pole. It will be us and Alexander Albon on the front row. It will be Max Verstappen and our teammate Michael Schumacher in row 2. It will be Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly, row number 3, P3, P5 for Red Bull, P1, P4 for Formula 1 Racing. And it will be Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc, row number 4, and the Esteban Ocon and Carlos Sainz, row number 5, P8 and P10 for Ferrari at their hometown. Let's go get ready. The grid is set. And we're gonna get ready, and the lights. We're gonna get ready, and the lights are about to go out for the final time of the Thursday Stretch Meet. Here we are at Autodrome Nando Monza, the Italian Grand Prix, and we are up to run over the two-time world champion Max Verstappen with 5 races remaining. And here are your messages real quick. It's going to be nice and sunny and dry for the race here at Autodrome Nando Monza. And we'll check our weekend tires real quick. It is going to be the hard. C2 is going to be the hard. C2 is going to be the medium. C3 and it's going to be the soft. C4 tires. I got nothing else for you. And let's go to the race and the lights. And the lights are about to go out for the final time of the Thursday Stretch Stream. Here we are at Autodrome Nando Monza. It is the Season 6, round 15 of 22 of the Season 6 of the Formula 1 World Championship. The Italian Grand Prix with commentaries with Anthony Davidson or Natalie Pekin and Acklich Jakes.
Welcome back to one of only 2 countries that has held a race every year since the very first Formula 1 World Championship in 1950. It is, of course, Italy, one of the great racing nations, and it's time to get underway for the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we could expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of them coming in the form of chicanes, and with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Iceman lines up on pole position, and Alex Albon lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Michael Schumacher, Lance Stroll and Gasly, Norris, Leclerc, Ocon and Carlos Sainz, Russell, Schwartzman, Nicholas Latifi and Yuri Vips, Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Kevin Magnussen and Felipe Drugovich, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Ticktum and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. Now with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
And here we go. This will be the final time of the Thursday Street Racing. And let's look at the race strategy real quick. It is a soft tire start. It will be 5 or 9 laps. 5 or 9 laps. Let's go get ready. As 13 laps, we got 13 laps is coming your way. Let's go stop the formation lap, and the lights are about to go out for the final time. We wait for the green lights. Green lights are on, and off we go on the formation
Okay, so
lap.
everything looks good on the power unit cycles. So let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Right, 3:48 in the afternoon. Welcome to Monza, everybody, here at Holland Grand Mountain. Also for the Italian. Towards the parabolic turn number 11, and here we come to our already parking grid.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So we're all on soft tires. We're all starting on softs. And we wait for the green flag, the flag on the back of Dan Tickton and Fernando. Here we go. Here come the lights. And here we go for the Italian Grand Prix. 4 laps come on now. Lights out. Here we go. And the grid start right here. Trying to get a nice start right here. And there's a little bit sliding on the tech right now. 2-time world champion. And another sliding. We got a first warning for collision with the 2-time world champion, Max Verstappen. And here we go again to the inside of the first. There's a little silence in the start, but we stay on course because we almost think it's like we saved it, but it is having come around and out of the block, and he hasn't won the race yet as we head towards the second front line team. So here we come again on our teammate Michael Schumacher and the 2-time world champion Max Verstappen. And we're back off early to let our teammates stay. Towards turn 11, we're going to we are 12 laps remaining on the final time of the attempt.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
So we're 12 laps remaining. And 81 as we go down to the second. Let's see if we can try to win the driver's championship. And here we come now, the 2-time world champion Max Verstappen to the inside, and he gets the job done, and we are up in the P2.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And we go into turn 7. Here we go again on Hamilton. And we go back to then 81 in the inside out, and we get the job done, and we are back to the lead in the P1. 123.965. Well, there goes Max now up in the P2, trying to get the inside of that. He backed on and we stay ahead. He backed on and he backed on us coming to the first spot again and we stay ahead. And again, we stay ahead. Two-time world champion Max Verstappen. So Max Johnson is now up into, and now the two-time world champion now is up into P2. And we come down into the, and we head to the second bus back to King. And the Max is still in DRS range on us. We'll see you guys right now as we go to the Mexico in turn number 5. And we try to get Max out. And we try to put Max out of DRS range. And we almost made the same, so we stay on course. And now we go down to turn 7. And we come across the finish line. We got 11 laps remaining. On the final time, we go fastest again, sector 2 than 81. But we are 11 laps remaining on the final time. The Italian Grand Prix has the big open in 2 laps time. Now up is making the he's out of DRS range on Max Verstappen. Because Max trying to catch up on it. And down towards the parabolic at turn number 11. And now out of back to DRS range on Max Verstappen. Come across the stop finish line, and we are 10 laps to the end of the final time of the Italian Grand Prix. As the Italian Grand Prix, and we go fastest again to the final sector, and we went fastest again to the final sector than anyone. As we go into the first bus stop for King, turn 1 and turn 2. And now out down to DRS range again on Max Verstappen. Looks like I'm going to have to back off early to let Max Verstappen stay ahead. And after DRS now, we're fastest again, and we go fastest again, sector 1 and 81, as we go down again into the second bus stop for King. And we go down to turn 5. And moving towards turn 6. And we head towards turn 7. And now Albert back to the DRS range. He's out of DRS range again on Max Verstappen as we go fastest again, sector 2 than 81. I wish if we're still undefeated. And here we go as we make our way towards the Pampola at turn number 11. And a couple across the stop finish line will be 9 laps remaining of the Italian Grand Prix. And the fast lap of the Grand Prix, 122.987 with 9 laps. Back at Imola, he did blew the engine. Oh, we missed to go over the curve. That's the second bus on the King. We didn't quite catch it. We got away with it, so, and we did get away with it, so, there we go into turn 8. There we go, turn 5, then turn 6. Now out back to DRS range again on Max Verstappen. And he's out of DRS range again on Max Verstappen as we go down to turn 7. And we go towards turn 8 and 9 and 10. And with 6, and we got Max trying to get back to the DRS range. He's just keeps Albert out of the DRS range. And going towards the Pampola at turn number 11. For the time, we're doing pretty good. And we're the race leader, and in we go to the pit lane and make a pit stop for medium tires as Max Verstappen comes into the pit lane. Albon gets himself back to the lead. Michael's now up in the P2. And here we go.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Time as Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc come into the pit lane.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
And we have to go behind Nicholas TV. Here comes Fury next, and we're down into P8. And we got ahead of Fury missing. He's in DRS range, and there's a fast spin in the tires, and here comes the flashback. It's just the curves in front of me. Flashback number 1 for the final time. As we have a little bit of a mistake there, but the tires are getting cold, right? but it is just the tire. The tire just seems too cold. So we're trying to warm them out. So we've got ahead of you this, but he's in DRS range on us, but he has not yet come into the pit lane. And we head to the second bus stop chicane, and almost ran into the gravel. So now we're not close enough on the TV. And now we are back to DRS range on Nicholas Latifi. And we go down to single curve and turn number 6. And we go with DRS 7 on Latifi and Joe Bonnier. Latifi's got DRS.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Yellow flag ahead of us, and it's behind us right now.
The car ahead is 6.
And the people have an entire day on it because this day is silent. It is Yuri Vick. So Yuri Vick is out of the Grand Prix. So we got Yuri Vick is out of the race. So we got Yuri Vick is out of the race. And we got ourselves back to leave 7 laps to go. 7 laps remaining. As Michael moves down to P3, and there's the big spin. Here comes the flashback. As we tax the inside curve, and the outside curve, and a spin. I believe we did make it. Look at the curve. You can't tell. You're not the director. There you go. And we got now into turn 7. And we already got a green flag. It is Yuri Vick already out of the car, and now he is out of the race. We got Yuri Vick out of the Grand Prix, and now Yuri Vick is out of the race. So we got 7 remaining on the Italian Grand Prix for the final time. And here we go in towards the Pambola gas, turn number 11. And here we go. And there goes. Turn 2. And now DRS range, and now he's out of DRS range again on Alexander Around, but now Michael Zucchio on Max Verstappen. We go back again, sector 1 and 81. And we go down to the first bus stop chicane. Oh, and there's a big slide there, the huge flash body. Here comes the flashback. And flashback for the final time. Again, we went. But the tires are pretty good. The tires are still pretty good right now. And as we go towards turn 7, and we go personal best in the second sector, and we go down to 8, 9, and 10. Here we go. And we're 9.3 the game to Alexander Round behind P2. We're already locked in. Into the first spot down the game, turn 1 and turn 2.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.9 seconds.
And we're taking and stay on course now. Max is in DRS range on Alexander Albon. And now with the fifth, and we'll stay ahead of Max Verstappen as we head to the second bus back to the game. As now Michael's in DRS range on Max Verstappen and Alexander Albon trying to join us on the podium. Max trying to hold on now. Michael has to back off. He let Max stay ahead now. Back on out of DRS range on Alexander Albon. Now Max trying to keep Michael out of DRS range, but Michael's now staying in DRS range. They're all staying in DRS range. Hopefully don't take each other out. And we go to 8, 9, and 10. now we go in towards the handball. And there goes Max now. He got to get the job done. Now Max Verstappen's up into P2 as we are 4 laps remaining on the Italian Grand Prix for the final time. And through the speedway and coming towards the first bus stop to gain turn 1 and turn 2. There goes Michael now to the inside. Now he gets the job down. Michael now back up to the podium. Michael Schumacher is now up into P3. And there goes now and now he's got a vision now out back up to the podium. There goes Michael back up to the podium. Bane on the podium now back into P3. And there goes Max Verstappen now back into P2. There goes Michael with the RS. And he'll get the job ahead of us. And now got around the two-time world champion now into P2. So Michael now he's out into P2. So we got 4 laps remaining of the Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher, our teammate, and heading towards the Panhard. We got turn number 11. Let's read goalie right now. It's not the minor event is the Panhard. Got across the stop finish line now with 3 laps to the end of the Italian Grand Prix for the final time. And we're going to start again in the final sector than anyone. And here we go to bring in for the first bus stop to gain turn 1 and turn 2.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel left now. And now Max is down to DRS ring. The Max on Michael Schumacher. He's back to DRS ring. He's down to DRS ring. Michael now back to the P3. Michael's DRS again. Now he gets the drop down now. Back to the P2. Max down is now back down into P3. And here we go into the second curve. Every mentoring the length curve we go. Max still in DRS range again on Michael Schumacher. Still make a way good, and we head towards and in towards the Campbell. I got a little bit wide. Looks like we're almost getting there as we come from the stop to the flying. So Max moves into DRS again on Michael Schumacher for the second place. And now Landon Johnson in DRS range going out inside around, but now Albert gets DRS range as we head towards the second bus stop to King. And now Albert out of DRS range again on Max Verstappen and Michael Schumacher. And here we go as we go towards 8 and 9 and 10. Here we go. Now Landon North is in DRS range again on Alexander around the move our way towards the Panhard. Now Max out of DRS range on Michael Schumacher. Now he's back in DRS range on Michael. So Michael pull back with it. Cross over his
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
All right, and result the final lap of the race here in the Italian Grand Prix for the final time. And here we go again into the first bus stop to gain turn 1 and turn 2. With something we may revisit again in F1 2022, but we have to move on to F1 2023 because
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I don't really care. We have to move on to F1 2023 as we go into the second bus stop to gain. Yeah, again, I just have to go on to F1 2023 again. I don't really care. I don't care. We have to move on to F1 2023. And we go towards turn number 6. And Michael now lost position. Now he got Max, but Max does get the job done. He's now up in Verstappen. And there's a first warning. We got a warning number 1 for exceeding track limits. And we go to 8 and 9 and 10. Looks like if we win the driver's entry, if we didn't get it, then we have to wait till we get to Singapore or at the big race, the Super Circuit. Yeah, the Super GT is coming up this weekend. I hope you don't miss out. We'll see the second line come to the front end to win the Italian Grand Prix. Did we win the driver's championship?
Yes! Yes! We've done it!
Champion!
World champion right there! Well done!
Trying to win the Drivers' World Champion and the Italian.
One World Drivers' Champion. Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had, and congratulations to the whole team. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
There we go. Time for the champagne. Move on. No, Max. No. Oh, you got me down the back.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
All right. Thanks, Aqua State. So we win. All right, we win the Drivers' World Championship. We win the Italian Grand Prix. All right, we win the Italian Grand Prix with 18 minutes and 41 seconds to win the Drivers' World Champion. And so we win the Drivers' World Champion with 122.442, with a DH race 122.44. Alex Alvarez comes over before for Lando Norris 5th. Chocolate 6th, Pierre Gasly 7th, Lance Stroll in 8th, Carlos Sainz in 9th, and Robert Schwartzman will round up the points. And one retirement, we lost Yuri Vips. And now let's go look at the standings. Yep, that means we win the Drivers' World Championship and stay on top of the 4-4 ahead of Michael Schumacher. We finished on top with Leclerc moved up into 7th with 98 points ahead of Pierre Gasly. Gasly down into 8th with just 97 points back. Now we're going to the Constructors' standings. Factor One Racing still on top of the 6-13 ahead of Red Bull. And now AlphaTauri has to stay in 8 and 9 with 1 point tie for 8th. And that's it for my team at Monza. Wow, I'm so happy to win the Drivers' World Championship. We're going to check the team headquarters, and after that, next time my team is off to Singapore. And after that, then we'll wrap up our... Off 7-4 over the World Champion Max Verstappen, 5 races remain. Oh, let's check our axes that we need. Yeah, we need that to help Michael focus. We need this for the team. No, we don't need that. I'll make them angry. This we do need. Yeah, we do need this for the restore points. That's what we do need. And we have to leave the. And we're advancing now. We're leaving the Italian Grand Prix. Yeah. Again, but you can't get very excited. Like who's gonna win? Okay, I'm not really the other thing is I'll skip it advance. There's our next stop. We're off to Maria Bay Street Circuit. And we're not that's gonna go out on Monday for the we'll go out on Monday for the first time at Maria Bay Street Circuit for the season 6. And my team is round 16. For round 16 of 22 for the Singapore, it is the for the Singapore Grand Prix. So round 16-22, the Singapore is the Singapore Grand Prix. And before we wrap up the stream, we remind you guys again, we're gonna Leslie Beta 2 is already closed right now, so there'll be no more betas. Or we may come back on Friday, we may get that. Or we may go live again on Twitch stream on F1 2022. Actually, let's do that dates. All right, see you on Monday, Michael. And now, and I think that is gonna do it for our Twitch stream, and we will be back. And look forward. Leslie Beta 2 is already closed right now, so there'll be no more betas. Or we may come back on Friday, we may get that. Or we may go live again on Twitch stream on F1 2022. Actually, let's do that dates. All right, see you on Monday, Michael. And now, and I think that is gonna do it for our Twitch stream, and we will be back. And look forward to be back tomorrow for the weekend edition. I'm with Cole. Great to have good, everyone. Take care.